Good morning, guys, or good evening. Yeah, my apologies for the late stream. Uh, apparently, seems like I'm about to get sick. Because I'm currently experiencing like a very hurtful throat at the moment.
本当に長い間離れていたわね。あなたのマインドビーコン感じられず、心の何かが欠けているような空っぽな感じがしていたわ。でも、約束を忘れずに私の前に戻ってきてくれた。
For the dragon,
この代償、
mommy, the dumb kitty.
支払う覚悟ができているわよね。
It was a good try. Yeah, wait to start with their body on my screen. Right, so let's do a little bit of deals, then we'll jump into the story. Because I'm actually excited on like, how is this supposed to end? Maybe I should put a notification in that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pin that one in. Give me a moment. There we go. I'll just have to pin this because it actually hurts. Ah. Ow. I just started. What's with the bonk? Greeting bonk. Okay, you know what? I'll accept that one. As much as I want to talk, it really does hurt. I can probably like answer some queries if you guys have any questions. Awesome. Hi. Welcome, Red. Just interact with her here. Actually, I think I just need to change my avatar in this one. Let's see. Oh, she looks nice in this one. He's trying to Excelynne. I'm not sure what Excelynne is, but what is that? What's Excelynne? Oh. Another game. Let's see. A gacha game? Oh, it's supposed to play on the phone. Let's see. We should do it. Just play for a few days and then kind of quiet. Just got bored. I see. Well, I'm gonna try and continue this one. I'm already like halfway there, so I want to see how it goes. Yeah, I used to like read narrations that, like the story here, but I guess for this stream, just only for this stream, I won't be reading as much. It's like out loud. Because it's gonna take a toll on me. Oh. I'm so tempted to actually read this. Spring buds awaken, the summer sun warms, autumn air chills, deep winter, snow comforts. The seasons cycle in sound seamless position. Winter senses. Liv slowly opens her eyes, feeling dazed for a moment before rubbing them. Her thoughts remain hazy. Feels as though she has surfaced for a very long dream. A trace of moisture still lingering at the corners of her eyes. Bizarre kaleidoscopic dreamscapes recede as clarity returns, leaving only shadowy impressions behind. No matter how hard she tries, she cannot grasp a single detail. I'm gonna lower the volume a bit. There. Am I just tired? She blinks, a profound fatigue still nestled deep within her limbs. A gentle knock at the door pulls Lynne from her thoughts. As she opens it, sunlight floods the room, bathing everything in a brilliant golden glow. Mom? Mom? Huh. Anna escapes her lips in a daze as the mist clouding her memories begin to dissolve. Mom, look, I found lots of fruits again today. Aww. That's wonderful, Riley. But you must have always been staying away from the mining area, okay? Aww. Alright, go wash your hands now. Lunch will be ready soon. Right. Sudden happiness flushed the little girl's cheeks. She nods vigorously and dashes toward the sink. Mom, are we having those sandwiches we promised yesterday? Sandwiches. Her nod is almost instinctual as she turned toward the cupboard. Inside, the bread, vegetables, and lunch meat are already neatly arranged, just as they were yesterday. Of course we are, sweetie. I promised you yesterday, didn't I? In the cupboard, her gaze sweeps over this modest little house, mentally tracing every object in sight. She remembers the bookshelf over there. Its shelves are stacked with fairy tales her mother once read to her, nestled alongside the medical texts her father used to study. Oh, Zerda. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you haven't done the story? I see. Well, you're in luck. I just, Well, I just started streaming and continuing at least the third part of my stream on this specific chapter. Because, to be honest, it is really long. All wounded creatures were sent to Eden to heal. Once recovering, the maiden returned them to the mortal world. She was the deity of this realm, an angel to all living things. Her child was steeped in love, a foundation that let her grow in peace. You change your model? Well, when was the last time you saw me? I mean, I used to have like a long hair model, but that would be my alternate form now. So it is an option for anybody to actually like change my model if you want. But when I started streaming, I really do have short hair. She remembers the Medal of Honor on the shelf. When the punishing virus erupted and Babylonia ascended into space, she joined the military with her parents' support, becoming a field medic. Why to rush? We can't wait for other soldiers to retreat first. We tried so hard to save them. What's the point of this war? Did I really save those lives? She earned the medal the day she disobeyed a direct retreat order, choosing instead to pull 35 wounded soldiers from a single hellish battle. He remembers the desk, burned under stacks of research materials and academic papers. The injuries from that battle had grounded her, making a frontline medic's post untenable. So she channeled that same resolve into a new purpose, pursuing a degree in construct medical science and joining the Star of Light as a construct. Then, the war was over. These 4 simple words effortlessly summarize years of suffering. The crimson punishing virus, the endless battlefronts, the freezing winds, the relentless combat. All of it was eventually confined to the pages of history books, concluded by the final period of the last combat report. I think it's just perspective. I see. When the punishing virus effectively contained, humanity began its long-awaited return to Earth, to their home. And by her own choice, Lynne returned too, accompanied by Commandant, and settled down in this conservation area, a place graced with vast, untamed fields of flowers. The sound of a key turning in the lock snapped slowly from her memories. She looks up abruptly, a wave of involuntary joy lifting her heart. She turns toward the door, a smile already gracing her lips. The child jumps in excitement, rushing to join Lynne and welcoming the returning figure. The syllable catches in your throat. It's as if your mind has been frozen solid, locked in rest, and is only now halting, beginning to turn again. I do get a feeling this should be like the command should be male. I guess you can see your hands. It feels so expressive, I guess. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I can see my fingers now moving. Who are you? Where are you? What are you doing right now? The confusion surges, a swift and dizzying tide, but it's just as quickly recedes, washed away by the welcoming voices near your ears. Welcome back. Welcome home. Oh, they are... Ooh. My family? My lover? My family. Ah, you're your family. The people you live with. Sunlight floods the modest room, filled with palpable warmth. On the table sits a vase of white roses, brought home by you just yesterday. The scent of fresh bread and steaming soup rises to meet you, a comforting aroma of grains and home. This is your home. Everything before you seems so perfect, so happy, and yet a dissonant note hums deep within you. Before you can grasp it, a voice from the depths of your consciousness offers a gentle reminder. Don't bring your work troubles back home. That's not good. Yes, that's not good. I'm home. Welcome home. It's so amused and soft as the child rushes into your arms, her small warm body a perfect anchor. I make lots of fists again today. Oh really? How many did you get? Tell me about it. Lots of them. She stretches her little arms wide, trying to form a circle as big as possible. Alright, come wash your hands. Lunch is almost ready. Ew. A gentle breeze stirs the white curtains, and the afternoon sun bathes the dining table in a golden glow. The perfect scene for a casual chat. Left so early this morning. It's everything alright in conservation area. Conservation area. The memories gradually piece themselves together with each question. Conservation area supervisor wanted to see me. After retiring from Babylonia, you and Lynne chose to settle in the conservation area, where you were assigned the role of a patrol captain. They reported another sighting of Vetera creatures in Conservation Area 375. Again? Even the new filter isn't working. But first, you're probably worried. It's too soon to tell what happened. As the logic settles into place in your mind, the ensuing conversation begins to flow more naturally. Area 375 has gone completely dark. We only heard about it from a couple of refugees who got out. Refugees? Has it really gotten that bad? I'm afraid so. They're at the medical station right now. Melinoe is with them. Area 375 is so close to us. Do we know anything else? Not at all. Oh. This is so peaceful though. The world government has yet to issue any response to the situation. It isn't clear whether this is due to being overextended by a widespread punching virus outbreak, or another unknown factor. The patrol team received a situational update from the supervisor this morning. You have been directed to increase your patrol frequency and implement night shifts. That is quite worrying. Yusuke settles on Eileen, who sits quietly to the side, obediently eating her bread with a fork. A soft sigh escapes those lips. We're increasing patrols. That should keep us safe for now. Yeah. Love still looks worrying. We'll be fine. We've been through worse with the punishing virus. We made through that. We can handle this. You're right, Command. Why did you feel compelled to call me as Commander? The person retired long ago. Yet the title is etched into your mind, indelible and persistent. Shoving the distance aside, we pressed her lips together and forced a smile. You're right. Why worry about the tomorrow's troubles when we still have today's sunshine? We still have our residence rights on Babylonia, if it comes to that. That's right. If things get dangerous, we can send Eileen back to Babylonia first. She'd be safe there at least. We'll send both you and Eileen back to Babylonia. What about you? I'll be here, of course. Protecting your home, right alongside you. I am a decorated lieutenant, you know? Don't you forget it. I would never underestimate an esteemed lieutenant. Stop that. Aww. Well, 30 minutes slipped by, measured only by the wall clock silent sweep. Well, it's getting late. I should be getting back to that Project Starfly beside me. I should go back and go check on the patrols. So, I'll see you later. See you tonight, honey. Or see you tonight, Liv. Aw. I mean, it's a family, so It's all a bunch of dreams. Even now, after all this time, the term of endearment sends a flash of warmth to the tips of Liv's ears. Oh, what kind of family? A really nice family. With a shy smile, she quickens her pace of catch-up, returning a gentle embrace. See you tonight, honey. In work hours always feel paradoxically long, yet the time slips away all the same. Yo, Wonders. Welcome. Lynne sits at her desk, analyzing a batch of files transmitted from the Star of Life by Professor Hippocrates. Their new joint research projects aims to deconstruct and analyze construct mind, optimizing its fundamental operational structures. The professor seems to have acquired significant new data, with his carefully cross-referencing the information, absorbed in dissecting the complex contents, when suddenly... Mom? Lucy molding at the web. Yeah, I know, because, well, Commander had a thing with Lucia, and now we have Liv. Dang. Commander is such a person. The girl, clutching a jar of candy, tugs gently Liv's clothes. Eileen, what is it? Liv pulls her chair back and lifts Eileen onto her lap. A gesture that echoes a comforting memory from her own childhood. I want candy. She points instantly at the jar. No child can resist the call for translucent treasures inside. Just one piece a day, okay? Too many will make you sick. Fake Liv could never. True. The deft twist. Liv opens the lid, and Eileen carefully selects her favorite color. A triumphant cheer escapes her as she secures the prize, and then she dashes from the room, holding the candy aloft. Careful, don't run so fast. As the child runs toward the central plaza, Liv settles back into her seat, immersing herself once more in the eternal daily stream. That's when she finds it, a tiny variable hidden deep within the data set. It isn't a value, but something more nebulous. A hypothesis, or perhaps a new possibility altogether. Her thoughts drift to the nature of the mind, the complex region that houses the construct's consciousness, with memories stored in countless intricate forms. A sudden realization hits her. How does she know the mind's internal structure in such detail? Isn't she a human? Or she can trace the source of this unsettling discrepancy. A small hand tugs at him again. Eileen's back. Mom, I want more candy. I looks up seemingly confident that her mother won't refuse such a request. Oh, Eileen, no more candy today. It crashes down to meet the child's gaze. But I want it. We've already had one piece today, anymore and you might get sick. I won't get sick. I know you think that, but our bodies have their own rules, sweetie. I love them platonically. You've your tummy like a little house. It only has room for one candy, one sandwich, and one buffer of gruel at a time. You've already had one piece of candy in one sandwich day. If you put a second candy in there, the first candy will get upset. They might even start fighting in your little house, Eileen. And if the candy takes up all the space, the dinner girl won't have anywhere to go. Is that so? I actually like how she put it in a very childlike manner for her to understand. Yeah, this is really nice. And then starts to live with childlike bewilderment. But Melinoe always used to give me more. It's not good to ask for things without restraint, Eileen. Whether it's Melinoe or the supervisor, you shouldn't ask for candy without restraint. What does restraint mean? Restraint means self-control. A good child should learn to control their desires. It's a part of growing up healthy and strong. No matter. Welcome. Noticing Emily's lingering confusion, Luke checks her terminal. It's already 6. Would you like to help me make a fruit platter with those wild fruits you collected today? We can make it look like a little lamb and share it with everyone at dinner. How does that sound? Fruit platter. Live longevity. Let's go. Lynne smiles, shuts the terminal, and takes Emily's hands as they leave a small study together. Night falls, and the lights begin to twinkle like a scattered constellation. From the small kitchen window, a warm, inviting glow spills into the dusk. It has never been denied anything. Usually, it merely has to ask, or rather, doesn't even need to do that. Its nurture already offers everything she has, an endless wellspring of devotion. It has drawn endless darkness from its nurturer. It knows the metallic body... Wait. Hold on. I need to review it. It knows metallic body taste of pain. It knows the gritty salt and sand texture of sorrow. It has extracted... Oh. Okay. It's not yet somehow gain more. Fruits have a more fragrant quality than candy. It's an essence difficult to capture in words, encompassing a crisp texture. Oh, this itself lives mine. Is it time? A distant whisper trembles through the bed. Perhaps it is time. Answer its own question. She will be mine. She will obey me. She will belong to me. She is the mother I have chosen. I'll make her and her mind truly mine. Why her mind? Why indeed? Present time. Night falls heavily over the conservation area. A thick blanket of quiet broken only by the slow singing lights of the patrol team. Yeah, give me a moment. Now. Let's cut the frame. Look, isn't this oval shape look just like the little lamb's head? These 4 little rectangles. They look like the little lamb's legs. Finally, place the bread in the middle. By now, the meeting should be over. Those 2 refugees who escaped from the conservation area 375. After they woke up, that's enough. Let's call it a day. Just like that. It's over. What happened to those 2 refugees after they woke up? The meeting is over. That's all for today. It's already past office hours. But this morning you were the one asking to extend patrol hours. But now it's past office hours. I'm sure families are waiting for you at home. Probably with dinner ready. We're done here. What? No more discussion. Hey, That's better. A truly happy dinner requires the whole family to be gathered. The silken web trembles gently, smoothing away the anomaly the commander has sensed. By the time the commander reaches the front door, the subconscious has already been seamlessly rewoven. You're back. Welcome home. You've had a long day, haven't you? Can you eat a little lamb now? Of course, sweetie. Dinner's ready. The door closed gently behind him, sealing the scene. This is an almost perfect nest, a safe, warm haven designed to nurture a child. It provides not only an ample assistance, but also to Melinoe carefully peers through the window, bathed in the warm, golden light from within. It rattles, seeming drawn from a pod. Eileen Charlie's engrossed in the shadow of the puppet game with a new returned commitment, the kind of simple, profound play only humans truly understand. But also two fellow lovers who can give her human love. This is perfect. Throwing her conscience back into its core, Melinoe slowly opens her eyes. Understanding the human mind is a fundamental skill for a psychologist, but crafting worlds that ensure others in blissful evolution, that is a far more advanced art. What makes Melinoe special is a paradox in her very core. Her unique power allows her to master the latter, while the very same nature prevents her from ever truly comprehending the former. I know, Melinoe's something. That serious medical incidents related to Psychologist Generation 2 occurred in rapid succession. It wasn't until the authorities disbanded several units that they uncovered the basic logic behind their operations. When extremely proved insufficient, the emotion consumption protocol would engage. It would directly devour the neural activity in those wavelengths. What is the matter? There are other ways to achieve the same end. First, in reality, she has engineered a minor incident, the kind they have routinely to forcibly separate the pair. It's a simple and reliable way to put them on the edge. Then within the second layer, she has seen an obvious anomalies. A little clumsy foreshadowing here, a bit of deliberately poor acting there, all carefully framed to lead them to one inevitable conclusion: fall into a trap. Finally, she has revealed the deliberately placed crack in the illusion itself. Then they will shatter the mirror, reunite, and stay with me. That's right. Melinoe's gaze pierces through the void, settling on a small figure standing between the pair. A skilled hunter never allows his prey to escape to her web. She always prepares contingencies. She can reconnect with the Church of Machina for her child. She can also hunt construct from Babylonia for her child. She will give the child what she wants, no matter what that might be. Adjusting her clothes and lifting the pot from the stove, Melinoe leaves the tent. The stage is set. Now it's time to play her part. Melinoe, what brings you here at this hour? I made some hot soup. I thought you might like some. Perfect timing. We're just about to eat. Come in and join us. The door to home swings open, welcoming her inside. Your room is ready, clean and tidy. A human coat draped casually over the coat rack. At the dining table, steam rise from freshly served bowls. The gentle murmur of conversation between adults and a child drifts on the evening air. So, what's a grassland? Tiffin browsed through the colorful images on the terminal. It's a white cover with lots of grass. I've never seen a grassland before. If we ever get a chance, we can see one together. Alright, time to eat. The queen falls in place creates an harmonious symphony. Melinoe lowers her gaze. She too is almost losing herself in a piece of this life, but she mustn't allow herself to. Can we eat the little lamb now? Right, everyone, let's eat. Well then, thank you for having me. Warm, gentle smile grazes Melinoe's lips. He is both an exceptional psychologist and the most patient of hunters. For a child's sake, she has tirelessly woven her web, waiting with infinite patience for her prey to finally arrive. If the child desires it, and if Melinoe has it, she will hold nothing back. And spin with a languid purpose, as if time itself has crystallized in the amber of this long autumn. Here the people live by the sun's rhythm, working from dawn till dusk. News of terror creatures, attacks on conservation areas feels like distant thunder, but thunder a worry for others. Only a handful of refugees would have fled here for sanctuary. Watch the horizon with uneasy eyes. Then Conservation Area 36 is more than a home. It is a hidden paradise nestled safely in the mountain's deep embrace. Until that day. There we go. An afternoon no different from any other. The terror creatures surge from the mining area without warning. My creatures, but we have a filter. Is it not working? Oh no. Oh. Well, welcome. You don't know, the system shows it's operational, but they've already breached the outer perimeter. Alright, let's stay calm. What's the current situation? The patrol team has set up a defensive line under Excelynne's command, but we don't know how long it can last. I'll go check the filter. Such a purification filter is completely functional. Though Lynne doesn't understand why she recognizes its internal architecture, she can state with absolute certainty that the unit before her is intact. Its core is stable. Every component is operating within normal parameters. From a vantage point atop the filter, Lynne watches in horror as the terror creatures hurl themselves against the patrol team's defensive line. Even with the command's seasoned combat expertise bolstering their ranks, their firepower is being overwhelmed. Fall back, everyone. Fall back to the conservation area now. We can't hold this line. But the patrol team, they're still out there. Lynne rushes forward and her body reacts with the soldier's instinct, a construct's ingrained training. Her eyes widen in shock. How can she, and you're human, possess such a thing? There's no time. Seal the gates! Oh no. Like a white bird taking flight, Lynne slips through the gates and darts toward the distant battlefield. He nimbly dives behind a barrier, screaming that name. Blood and fire flood her vision. Soldiers roar, the wounded shriek, and the ensuing chaos, long burning memories surge, not from her mind, but from the scorched depths of her mind. Stay calm. Don't give up yet. Or are you out here alone? Everyone else has pulled back. I'm here to take you all back. Your leg is fractured. Please, try not to move. Let me take care of this for you. Oh. Hydrate. Thanks. Night creatures howl across an abandoned battlefield. Again and again, she calls out that one precious name, tending to every wounded soldier she finds. It saved many lives. Please don't forget to apply direct pressure to the wound for the next 30 seconds. Stay strong. Someone is waiting for you to come home. Cross forward, keenly searching for any sign of life in sight. Yet the one life that matters most remains lost to her. Driven by desperation, she rises from her cover, risking detection. She stares toward the horizon. The blinding light floods her vision. All the trees around her blur and run together like an absurd dream. How? The visual module glitches, its focus shutting in and out, before snapping back to clarity. Here on the very front line, the human command lies fallen. Fate, a terrifying unknown. Oh darn. Does this feel familiar? Should she know how to aim, how to kill? Fragments of memory collide, merging into a vast, chaotic nebula of thoughts. It pulls the trigger, and the terror creature crumbles to the ground. At some point, the soldiers she rescued have run up behind her. The coordinated gunfire now weave a protective perimeter around her. Navigating through the chaos, she races towards humanity without a moment's hesitation. The terror creatures assault these sides, and the conservation area slowly reopens its gates. With the rescued woman in tow, Liv carries unconscious humanity on her back to the sanctuary of their home. Inside, Liv dampens her handkerchief and gently presses into the human's forehead. The cold cloth does nothing to soothe the searing wounds burning in her mind. The neural pathways are damaged. Waking up would be nearly impossible. Oh no, Eileen's asking why can't I play with her. Because she's tired and needs to rest for a while. It's fun. It's fun. Oh. Found nothing. Who knows where they came from or where they went. Day 7 after the battle. But it's lovely day. All this fresh air. I'm sure you'll feel more comfortable coming out. Right, don't worry about anything and just rest for now. Everything will be alright, I promise you. He takes your hands in yours, pressing gently against her cheek, and places a soft kiss upon them. Wow. The bed is carefully arranged for comfort, but the human does not stir, still locked in deep slumber. Love dream. Dang, this is quite a dream. Your last memory of the grotesque claws of a terror creature. With the explosion of sudden pain, your consciousness is violently torn from the body. Your field of vision slowly lurches skyward. There's a very blue dream inside, unbroken by a conscious state. Oh. One second to last set of frame data that needs submission with carefully reviewed detailed readings of a new frame. Huh? Eat vanilla ice cream? I don't know. I don't think cold stuff would do well for me. But I use across the ruined sea. Let's see here. I always felt this was underused. Yeah, it kinda is. But yeah, I'm not sure if ice cream would actually help me. Would it make it worse if I actually did eat ice cream? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and Google that. I know I'm not a medical expert, but is it fine to actually use ice cream as part of your... It's like something to alleviate on your throat. Really? Huh. What's temporary relief? Yeah, the potential drawback is the mucus productions, sugar content, and lack of nutrients. Oh. Ordered portions, single. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have like a vanilla in my fridge. Oh wait, I do have honey. Right. I have honey here. I can probably grab some right now. Yeah, I think I should grab one right now. Right. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna make some a honey tea. Or I'll just drink something. And also my water bottle is already empty, so might as well feel it. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Wow. Oh my god. Uh, yes, I'm finally back, and surprisingly, that honey was almost instantaneously very helpful. Actually, soothed my freaking throat like really fast. Darn. Guess it's a good thing I have honey. Oh, honey. So yeah, PJ is telling me to take honey. Yeah, honey works too, pun intended. Good pun. Good pun. Right, let's continue. Let me see. No, the report doesn't say. But if it doesn't, it does note that the minor mind fluctuations are within expected parameters for a new frame. Within expected parameters. It's okay, really. I remember having the same kind of readings when I switched to the Imperial frame. That was different. I'm jealous. You have a honey. I'm single. Oh, honey. It actually saved my life. Yeah, surprisingly, I have an Australian, what do you call it? It's like leatherwood honey. Although I have the other honey, which is ginger honey, but I don't like the smell. Hope this friend can carry you into your future. Hope this friend can stay with you much longer. Yeah, future. Future? Yim's fingers still over the terminal. She turned and her gaze found you. Lie among the clouds to see your own form reflected in your eyes. Then she smiled, a ray of light in the dying galaxy. A spring breeze collapsing buds to green. With infinite tenderness, she reached out and smoothed a wrinkle from your shoulder. Have you ever thought about the future wind? I mean, the distant one. Vanilla ice cream can work, but maybe it differs from people to people. Probably. Well, unfortunately, I don't have well, I think I do have a vanilla ice cream, but it's kind of mixed with like chocolate and strawberry all in one container. So, yeah, I don't think that's gonna help me. You only have well, at least I have like honey. So what I did is that I just had a scoop of it and put it in water and just mix it. Then I tried to eat it. I tried to eat the honey and drink it with water at the same time. It was soothing. What does the future look like to you, Commandant? The future? You had worked for years to end the war, but when suddenly faced with the question, only one thing came to mind. Retirement! Go down to the surface and do something? I have absolutely no idea. Retirement! And that's right. Your goal has been to live long enough to collect a pension, hasn't it? I tried to mix one. It didn't work for me. Oh, well, I think it partially worked for me, so. Oh, John trying to mix. Oh, wait, you mean like the ice cream? Yeah, I'm not gonna try to mix one for the ice cream. But the honey, though. Honey? How does that sound lovely? That does sound lovely. When the time comes, maybe I should retire with you. With all that free time, we could finally travel and see all sorts of places together. Speaking of which, is retirement even a thing for constructs? Yes. What about you, Lynne? What do you think? I want to see with Raven with you. Ooh. What will we do together? Comes after I thought about that too. For once, Liv flashed a playfully mischievous smile. Thought that if the war ended, my father would disband task force. We just transitioned to reconstruction work. We can choose quieter missions then, like helping to cultivate plants. The war has lasted so long and must have been so hard on the ecosystem. I mean, we can join the WGA and help the archaeological team. Excavating Golden Age ruins sounds like a fascinating work too. And if you truly retire someday, I thought about this as well. Maybe we can open a bakery and make the pastries. Lucy could manage the register, and Lee could prepare the drinks. What about me? You would be our official taste tester, of course. Just taste testing, that's it. That sounds awesome. Right? I think so too. You worked so hard for so long, and that day comes you should just rest and relax. Maybe we can find a conservation area with a nice view. Oh, by then, they'll probably be called cities again, won't they? Could find a city with a nice view to settle down in, and maybe keep a few little animals. You consume pure honey, it feels like it coats the injured part of the child. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Because, I tried like drinking water at the same time with the honey. It soothes it, but not much. Then I just grab a spoon and just ate it, and it feels like, so sticky. It's so sticky in my mouth. Like, really sticky. But it's so sweet, though. We can go shopping together, take walks, and on the rainy days, we can stay in, make some pastries, and watch an old movie from the Golden Age. Ah, she's dreaming so hard for this one, really meticulously. In every single one, the human community was standing by her side. I imagine, like, what's gonna happen if, let's say Commandant managed to marry Lucia, but can he also marry Liv? And how will Lee respond? Back. I've been studying for so long. Her keys, long accustomed to the stillness of the face on the bed. She brings a basin of fresh water. With a clean cloth, she gently wipes the human's cheeks. Today, when I went to collect your nutritional supplements, Melinoe seemed so surprised when I mentioned your name. She seemed confused about why you're still alive. After injecting the nutrient solution into the device, we fall silent for a moment. The wind is getting foggy, too. How many days has it been since your coma? She bursts her lips together, blinking as she fights back the tears. Confirmly takes the human's hands in her own. I've never been afraid of my own life fading, Command. But you, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do to bring you back? As her tears fall, a warm drop against the human's wrist. The door creaks softly, with her wipes her eyes with slight footsteps approach from the entrance. Welcome back. And suddenly a doorway. You're back, Eileen. He moves off moving Irene's long hair with a tender hand. You didn't go out to play today, or visit Dr. Melinoe. I didn't go play. I went to find wild fruits out back. She raised her little hand from her bag. Careful if you a single bright red fruit cradled in her palm. I went to eat the lamb. And could you be a good helper and wash the fruits first? Okay. Oh, well, welcome. You're the sweetest mostly comes from the bee's saliva. I know, but it sounded disgusting, but it's actually true. Yeah, I like bee spit. Oh no, it's so weird. No, sweetie. It's resting, but it looks like it's dying. The health monitoring system presented by the display shows the human's vital signs approaching 0. I've seen machines like this at the medical station. When the numbers look like this, Melinoe just shakes her head and says, "There's nothing we can do." Ah. Would have to be. We'll do if recommendized. Me? I don't know. I've never known a world without. No, there's no if. It's like for her own life or vision of the future, but she would never allow the command to be the price paid for it. Deep in the night, the conservation area lies in perfect silence. Its patrol lights, now hidden behind the mountains. It stands beside the dining table, moving the vacant air of sleepwalker. The memory of the command and coming home feels as if it happened only a moment ago, but in the blink of an eye. The neglected white curtains billow like specters in the darkness, their fabric whispering a mournful dirge with the night wind. Ah. There was a human's name, her gaze fixed on the empty doorway, as if waiting for a miracle, as if calling a soul to return. The world does not pause for a single human. The sun rises as always, and still Liv continues her daily routine in the conservation area, as if nothing had happened. She works, she conducts her research, she returns home to care for Eileen with the comatose scene. Liv? Yeah, I'm here to pick up this month's nutritional solution. This month's... right. The nutritional solution, of course. Still the same dosage as before, right? Melinoe efficiently prepares the form, but as she hands over, her movement falters. Oh, here. I was just thinking. But it has been comatose for quite some time now. When I last visited, the vitals were almost negligible. Are you certain you still wish to keep caring for a patient in this condition? I believe that is a personal matter, not a medical one, Dr. Melinoe. I'm sorry, didn't mean to overstep. It's just caring for a patient like this at home for so long. She searches for the most delicate words. For Eileen, would it be tough for her too? I know you're hurting, Liv, but for Eileen's sake, perhaps, it's time to think about moving forward. That's not within your professional purview, Dr. Melinoe. I require the standard ration of life support nutrients. Please, provide me with the amounts specified on the form. Thanks. My apologies. Who's the one with the hat? Is she single? She's a mechanoid. That's Melinoe. A pure machine. She's a pure machine. A mechanoid. Melinoe watches Liv's routine figure for a long moment. Then she lets out a barely audible sigh. Does she still remember that human? Her mind remains in disarray. Logically, she would have forgotten everything by now. I don't know why she still remembers that human either. It's fine. That is precisely why she is worthy of being my mother. So your decision has been made. Of course. The voice from the void whispers from an ethereal lightness. I have already reclaimed the consciousness shards of that human. I will claim her too. I will make her and her mind truly mine. And fog, her eyes begin to close, to shimmer into a conventuous golden light. Mind. What exactly do you want to do with her mind? I don't know, but I want it. What if another, like mine? No. A greedy, singular desire swells within those golden pupils. Only hers. It must be hers. Now lets out a gentle sigh. If this is truly what you want. Her fingers dance through the air, and the very fabric of space begin to unravel, peeling away layer by layer into your unreality. Behind the torn celestial curtain looms a colossal spiderweb. The web contracts layer upon layer, its strands coalescing and thickening into a surging tide. So it shall be, Eileen. Red tide descends on schedule. A voracious crimson shroud that smothers the mountain's desolate conservation area. Caught completely off guard, the patrol team loses half its members in an instant, and Conservation Area 368 stands isolated, like a solitary manor trapped in a blizzard, utterly cut off from any hope of rescue. We've lost contact with all surrounding conservation areas. The supervisor paces in frantic circles across our central plaza. What do we do now? The steering socks are gone. We don't even have the reserve for protective seats. Mommy, I'm scared. It stands motionless amid the swirling chaos. To her, the scene feels staged. They peel around her like actors in play, each fervently performing their prescribed roles of desperation. It's as if they're all waiting, urging her to step into the spotlight and play her part. Mom? The girl with blue hair tugs gently in her sleeve. Oh, yeah, sweetie. Why are you out here? Ask you to stay in your room. Liv knees down, gently smoothing Eileen's hair, which has become the show for morning. The person in the room Excelynne woke up. Woke up? Where is she now? I saw her and opened my eyes, so I can't tell you. Oh. It has near the edge of the conservation area, not far from the red tide is spreading. Rent! 2 streets away, she spots a emaciated figure stumbling out of the front door. Figure seems to hesitate for a fraction of a second, but it does not stop at the sound of her desperate shouted cries. The red tide suddenly rears up like a leviathan, its crest curving into an impossible towering arc. Liv lunges forward, her fingers stretching and straining, and brushing nothing but the empty air where the human's clothing had just been. The figure is gone, instantly, utterly engulfed with a crashing tide of crimson. If so far it feels physical, seizes her mind. It is a blizzard, a shock of 10,000 needles in her fingers, go instantly deathly cold. She screams, a raw gut-wrenching sound torn from her core. The red tide offers no answer. It simply recedes, its waves lapping indifferently across against the shore. She went this way. Liv, stay calm. You have to stay calm. And remember you still have Eileen. Nell's voice is strained, the simplest comfort feeling futile as she offers it. No. And swings headlong into the red tide. An absent suffocating sounds crash down upon the conservation area. Slowly, mechanically, Liv rises to her feet. Nell's hand shoots out, a futile gesture. In her movement, the very dust melts hang frozen, and time itself seems to stretch into a brittle, endless moment. As every new conservation area turns their heads in mechanical unison, a chaotic, staticky buzzing swells. Only stopped dead immediately. Within the red tide, Excelynne is deconstructed. Her form dissolves like clay in water, only to be molded by the tide. What? Red tide delirious whispers call around the air, and then another figure begins to rise beside the child. Has no face, no defining features, yet its soul is a scar upon Liv's soul, a shape she knows all too well. Commandant? Wait. Oh no. There's a confusion beside her. The humanoid figure is a collapsed as a foreshadowing an inevitable end. Her weeping amplifies, resonating through the crimson medium as the red tide swells, climbing steadily higher. This is really heartbreaking. Tormenting, even. It's you, isn't it? Mention Genevieve's cereal. She been overfeeding the nurses on people with milk. Oh no. That's a quiet sigh. Here. Let's be together forever. It's you, isn't it, Excelynne? Since the very beginning, it has always been you. Yet Liv does not flinch. As she always done, she kneels, meeting the projection at eye level. Her expression holds no fear, only profound bottomless sadness. This is not the reaction it anticipated. After losing her family, her child, shouldn't she be terrified? Shouldn't she furious? Shouldn't she be shattered by grief? Its voice falters like a child denied a treat. The projection freezes. It's really dying into utter bewilderment. Why isn't she like the other humans from all those memories? Why did she rush headlong into the red tide, desperate to join her perished loved ones? Don't you love me? Don't you love? Of course I love Lynne, and I love you too. Perhaps for a while, I should let myself get lost in the warmth you created. As I've worked hard, would you like to eat something first? Like all these memories. But the world is an illusion. The memories they have shared together are real enough. Do you love me? But why? Why did I wait until now to expose your charade? Of course, it's because the sky shatters piece by piece, peeling away to reveal a horrifying crimson void. Waves of red tide surge even higher, now pouring down from the broken heavens. I want to catch you. Oh damn. Okay, this was her plan all along from the start. This is her grandest plan. Oh my god. Okay. I have to admit, this is the smartest move that Liv ever pulled off. This gaze is steady, fixed on Excelynne. I need to know who created this place and who he wants. Once Command and me dead. That is smart. What freezes in this moment, the red tide projection shatters. The fall sky dissolves as a monstrous crimson wave erupts through it, sending the illusion crashing down in a rain of nothing. Liv turns her hand into the surging tide. Instantly, the infection crawls like venom from her fingertips. All this time, I've suspected everyone. I've run through every possible ending in my mind. I just didn't want to believe that it was really you. Greta creeps greedily up her arm, a corrosive whisper trying to invade her chaotic mind. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Then come see for yourself. At the last of the false illusions defined by the red tide, Liv's fingers closed firmly around something solid within. A cloth strap. Grieving Commandant's cloth strap. The very ones tied firmly around her own wrists. Ah, something to actually guide her from the nightmare. if she was dreaming or not. And it's like if you watched Inception, this is what we call a something about anchoring, like a dream anchor. So you would be able to identify if you're in the dream, illusions are the two, or you're in the reality. So although in my sense, as a mere traveler, I have my own anchor, and that's what makes me more aware if I'm in this quote-unquote reality or in the mirror universe. It's the anchor. I haven't seen the thing you want, but it truly is. My lotus feels as a fierce silver scar through the air, striking toward the heart of the red tide. What's in the net? Right? Okay, she sprung the trap down. Let's go. The lotus wheel shatters the illusion. Its force striking directly with Melinoe, the weaver who had been hiding in her own web, spinning this elaborate fantasy. Caught completely off guard, she reels. A shock of pain reverberates through her, setting every single thread in her web trembling violently. Overhead, the sky itself falls. The illusion peels away like brittle, aged paper. Even the dissolving clouds you, the silent observer of Liv's life, are violently thrust out as the illusion crumbles around you. Liv! You don't have to process the sensation of falling. You seize the opportunity within the fracturing illusion to quickly locate Liv's mind. Alzheimer's! In her mind, clouds part to reveal the sun as the sea begins to sprout. The guiding star erupts with a brilliant light as she firmly grasps her hand. The illusion collapses with a thunderous roar. Howling winds rush past as you fall endlessly into the void, holding onto each other tightly amidst chaos. Oh, it is happening. Yet perhaps it still is the right color. Eileen watches the fall appear. Her confusion accompanied by a sharp, hot rage. Doesn't she love me? Why wouldn't she give me everything she has, like her nurturer did? I mean, come to me. Don't stray too far, it's dangerous out there. Ah. Smart. Why? Your tiny rides closing into razor-sharp claws that lunge desperately after the two fallen figures. Yes, class I use. Didn't you say you love me? Why do you pull away from when I want to hold you? Effortlessly, the shadowy presence slips into Liv's spine into me. It meets no resistance, as if she has laid all her defenses bare. You already know what I want. Let me have a taste of your mind. Mom. Never imagined what Liv's mind would be like. Let's dream of this day too. Of this day too. Oh. You're certain it would be a storage. Huh. Okay. Whatever its form, she is sure to be built of the warmest, most beautiful things. When Eileen touches Liv's mind, a cascade of light floods her vision. A shiver of pure, childlike anticipation fills her widening eyes. The thrill of a new toy finally within reach. Then, Eileen opens her eyes, and a crimson tide floods her vision. How? The very world convulses. Razor-sharp fragments of memory whirl in blinding storm, blotting out the sky. Countless moments intertwine with a ceaseless buzzing chorus of lament and screams. Torrents wail from the bleeding soil, and murky waves of earth merge with the crimson sea, coalescing into grotesque, despairing human shapes. Mom? Is this? Even Melinoe's consciousness, a rebel hostility for countless human sufferings. She has never witnessed a landscape of such pure horror. It won't be like this. This has to be an illusion. It must be. He dances frantically through the crimson sea, recklessly unleashing her power in all directions, turning the chaotic environment into utter pandemonium. Then a clear cry appears to cacophony. A white bird with blood-stained wings and a weary gaze descends, a streak of purity dashing through the hellscape. Need your real mind for me. Can you give it to me? This is my mind. This has to be an illusion. It must be. When I feel any of this, when we were at home, because we don't pass our burdens to our family. Wait, not your family? It reverts to its usual pretense, eyes glistening with manufactured tears. Family, it's not something you pick to serve your own desires. That isn't what a real family is. You only care about getting what you want. You picked Melinoe, you picked me, and you even picked Command. We're nothing but dolls you picked to play with. That isn't what a real family is. Remember what I told you? It's not good to ask for things without restraint. Excelynne. A good child should learn to control their desires. It's part of growing up healthy and strong. Mom, haven't you been lying to me too? It seems I will have to be a bad girl then. I will get what I want no matter the cost. I swear? The endless fall seasons with a gentle embrace. The keen winds that lash your cheeks soft to a gentle drizzle. The suffocating plunge slows then stills. It's as if you've settled into a bed of soft clouds. Your consciousness cradled and safe finds solid ground once more. You open your eyes like Tranquil Lake. A peach-orange twilight stains the sky like a melting silk. A formation of graceful birds wheels overhead, their songs weaving through the quiet air. Myth? And I'm here right here. She stands on the lake's surface, not far away, smiling at you. This is your mind. This looks so different from the last memory that you wanted for a moment, if you're still in the illusion. Liv tucks a strange strand of her hair behind her ear, her gaze drifting away. She keeps her tone deliberately light. It's a safe zone created within my mind, just like what the rodent squad did. As if told me the data set could help alleviate the symptoms affecting your mind. He wasn't lying. This small sanctuary exists because of it. Ever since we arrived at the conservation area, or maybe even when we entered the mine. I can't quite remember, but something has been lurking there, affecting my mind. At first we blamed the minerals. Is it Melinoe or Excelynne? Let's try, I think it's Excelynne. Before accepting it, I was avoiding the possibility, deliberately and subconsciously. Melinoe was the obvious one, but now that I think about it, Excelynne was always hiding in her shadow. What exactly is she? That little girl named Excelynne is shrouded in mist. She seemed almost harmless, yet she has been present every scene alongside Melinoe. She's not a corrupt, nor does she appear to be a terror creature. And there's no trace of punishing fires on her. I can't rule out that she can control it in a perfect position, but an ascendant. No, that's not what matters. What matters is why their first move was to get me out of the picture. They tried to fabricate a version of you within the illusion, but it was too obvious. Why was it too obvious? You're still working? The mission at the mine to mean the operation to complete a check mission from the mining area, right? It's because that commandant only had memories from within the conservation area. Perhaps Melinoe and Excelynne couldn't access their consciousness and memories. I think you're right. It could have been out of kindness, but they also don't seem the type to toy with their prey. So it's simply because they couldn't do it. Even though I don't understand exactly why. I think we can use this to our advantage. No. Our rejection is immediate and absolute, cutting off your unspoken plan before it can fully form. I won't let you put yourself in danger again, Command. I won't let you disappear from my sight ever again. Man, the ad's volume jump scared me. Oh dear. Do not forget the whispers that haunted the long night, nor the visceral anguish of watching her minute plunge into the red tide. It was a terror more profound than any migraine, a suffering more desperate than 1,000 deaths. Back then when she chose the impure frame and walked toward her own end, did Command feel the same crushing agony. An echo from the past resonates through her mind. I'm right here, Liv. Red talking to Liv when Liv's head snaps up. Her body taut with sudden awareness. The yellow spider was ringing down once more, but this time the lotus wheel stands ready. Ooh! Now those fingers dance, hooking, twisting, weaving, as she pulls countless glistening threads into your orbit, saying this forgotten chord of the mind in a silken prison. She moves with the grace of a master musician, conducting a grand sound symphony. Layer upon layer of ghostly silk engulfs the blades, while waves of nightmare crash over you in a relentless, suffocating tide. The two of you plummet into the desolate wasteland. Before you can even catch your breath, countless grotesque corrupted surge from the cracked earth, shambling toward you. And open fire. With breathless coordination, you fall into place, standing back to back in defense. But before you can clear the horde, the ground itself betrays you. The quicksand beneath your feet yawns open like a massive, hungry maw. In an instant, the scene shifts. You're walking along a desolate shoreline now. The sea writhes, and countless terror creatures surge from the depths. A tidal wave booms over you. Suddenly, you are trapped in a mountain valley, the howling wind whipping singeing snow into your faces. No, this isn't working. As with her web, she watches the two figures struggle forward through the heavy snow. The mind connection is far stronger than she ever imagined. A subtle twitch of her fingers, and she once again borrows Eileen's power. An illusion abruptly unfolds, painting her spider threads with a mesmerizing ethereal glow. Morning arrives, and the alarm rings right on schedule. I really don't want to get up. Exhaustion radiates from every bone in your body. But yesterday, Yesterday? Fragments of memory explode like lightning through your mind, but no matter how hard you try, you can't place when any of that actually happened. Something's not right. In your consciousness, there seems to be a single thread that stretches outward, pulling you somewhere. It's raining outside. A gentle patter falls against your umbrella as you follow that strange thread forward. The image of a silver-haired girl flashes through your mind once again. Is she the one at the other end? And a silver-haired girl races through the rain from across the street, heading straight for you. Your mind begins suddenly blazes with brilliant light. What? The more you see her, countless memories flood your mind. I found you. The instant your fingers touch, the ground splits open into a black void. Melinoe is using mysterious power again. In the darkness of the void, it speaks softly. Her influence is growing stronger. Don't worry, we're almost ready to close our net. For a conversation you can finish, the next solution descends. Empowered by Excelynne, Melinoe grows reckless. She weaves desperate, brutal fantasies to sever the tether between you. You fall into the abyss and become too corrupted. You dissolve into a sea of flowers, transform into blossoms yourselves. Turn into a gentle breeze, you can still find your way to the single green leaf that is the live. Morph into a dormant seed, you are sustained only by the green clouds the live has become. Is this possible? We always find each other somehow. Still not working, but this is what I want most. You promised you would give me everything. Driven by the child's persistent pleas, Melinoe grows increasingly agitated. Oh! Hello, Gilbert. Welcome, welcome. Oh! What was there, Reed? Welcome, welcome, everyone. Yeah, YouTube's redirect stuff is quite unusual for me. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Welcome, chatters. Thanks for notifying me about the raid because I can't seem to identify it. Yeah, so just a brief introduction. My name is Excelynne, the Mirror Traveler from the Mirror Universe, and I mostly stream sci-fi theme games, and I also well, I pretty much read more stories on these games, and I freaking love it. So far right now, I am breaking free from a really convincing illusion created by this figure that you're seeing right now. This is Melinoe. So how was your how was your stream, Gilbert? Also, Melinoe gave me a scare first, as she has. We're supposed to Selena Gabriel's. Yeah, Gabriel. Everybody hates Gabriel. I mean, I don't like Gabriel too. After what he has done to Selena in the first part. Finally, our vibration travels back along the silken threads, confirmation that her illusion has taken hold. A sigh of relief escapes her, followed by a spark of excitement she hasn't felt in an age. Just like that day when she found... Wait. A small figure flashed in her peripheral vision. She freezes, her fingers suspending in mid-weave. That's... Mel can hardly believe her eyes. Slowly, she approaches and gently lifts the infant from the cold ground. That's... Excelynne. Nice. After the punching fires outbreak, she woke up. She wanted to mind tasks for a long time. She had gorged on the negative emotions of miners and researchers, yet still couldn't find a reason for her to live on. Goat Grill. I remember the April Fools with Gabriel. That was funny. Just as she was about to self-destruct, devoid of any purpose, she saw the infant. Oh! She nurtured the tiny, helpless thing. The child was a vision, a dream, and a redemption. She once tried to raise the child herself, but it's Excelynne, but something's wrong. She won't stop crying, she's burning up. I don't know what to do. Did I almost kill her? 3 days ago, their kid didn't make it into the last terror creature attack. Just 8 years old. They shut themselves in for a whole day after. Reluctantly, she left the child at the entrance to the conservation area and then... Mom? Are you leaving? She could only watch as the child ran back through the mine tunnels, tears streaming, stumbling and falling, only to scramble back up again. Makes me wonder how many more concerts Gabriel dipped into Red Tide. Oh, I don't want to know. As if like trying to like figure out what exactly is the number. Let's say, let's put it this way: aside from Gabriel, let's say Vonnegut. How many Vonnegut has to sacrifice just to achieve his goal of preventing a bigger threat to come in? Because all he wanted to have that one tower charge and descend, and that's it. But it didn't happen. Sucks to be him. And then, and she remained alone in the sunless mine for a very long time. In case of Eileen's crude gravestone, her whispers meant for ears that could no longer hear. Eileen, if you can come back, I will give you everything, anything you want, anything I can get for you. Please, be my child again. Oh, okay. Time lost all meaning in the deep until that strange infant appeared beside the gravestone. So basically, she it was her obsession. Programming, corrupted programming, I guess. I mean, she's a machine after all. No, this is not right. Spider silk tangles into chaotic clumps, piling into a disordered heap around her. In a surge of shocked fury, Melinoe frantically tries to reweave the web. The perfect web meant to conceal everything, but her efforts are futile. On the other side, sharp mirror-like blades gleam with cold light, steadily corrupting her threads. They're turning this power against me. The spider's silk threads breaks. In its wake, the massive web begins to crumble. Ah, here we go. When the dream ends. The power from the other end of the spider's silk has grown too strong. Melinoe can no longer maintain the dreams. In the pitch black void, a sliver of daylight cracks open above you. Did it work? You hold your breath and the next illusion isn't coming. The thread of light slowly widens. Within a command. Get out of here soon. You feel her gently cover your eyes. When you wake up again, we'll see each other in the real world. In an instant, a brilliant white light flares. Even though the shield from Liv's palm can feel its powerful radiance. Then the world collapses into darkness. Your consciousness settles gently back into your body. Your sensory systems confirm it. Everything has returned to reality. Ah, yes, finally we're back. Your readiness adjusts to the dimness. You're still inside the mine, in the same place where you last found Liv. The last memory was a frantic scramble onto the stone platform. Your hands gripping strange, crystalline minerals as you initiate a deep mind connection with Liv. Hanabiso is my lobby song. Nice. For me, it's the like Lucia's theme song where she made a final fight against Vonnegut. That's my theme. That's my OST lobby song. She knows with a cold certainty that Melinoe has failed. For the first time, the seemingly omnipotent nurturer could not bring back the food she wanted. How could this happen? She stares at the stone platform, utterly bewildered. Don't you love me? On the stone platform, two figures are nestled closely together. The silver-haired girl's eyes are tightly shut. Her weapon has dispersed, woven into a protective cocoon that firmly shields you, curled within from the corruption of the surrounding minerals. Love spins itself into a cocoon, holding you securely within. In her arms, she cradles her entire world. Isn't love supposed to be like that what the nurturer does? I don't understand. Lynne steps barefoot onto the stone platform, bewildered. She reaches out to touch Liv. In that instant, the blade suddenly disperses, shattering the mineral cocoon around the two of you. The crystals crumble into sand, trickling down with a soft whisper. You strike free from the shattered cocoon. At the edge of the stone platform, the blue-haired girl stands poised, her hand reaching out to trace the crystalline minerals encasing Liv. Yeah, I'm gonna blast you to smithereens. Why? I am not your family. Open fire! Emma strikes the dirt before her feet. Spring saw over her toes. Child flinches to recover from the gun's dark muzzle. That is not love. She's only using Liv, using us, using you. We just want our lives. Brilliant. Oh, this is getting really interesting now. Excelynne stumbles back a few steps, then swirls around, fleeing down a branching tunnel. The action is almost here. She casts one look toward the stone platform. Liv is fully awake now, her weapon hovering protectively as she turns to speak to the human. She can't stand against Liv, not now. She can feel a clean, sparked by some inevitable catalyst. Liv's mind is steadily filling, growing denser and more powerful. This is a Liv who can counter illusions and stand against Melinoe. She is far beyond Eileen's current strength. And that human, why can't she penetrate a person's mind, even with all her power? Simple. I can probably explain this why she can't do that. The commandant is a freaking time traveler. Why does she feel this irresistible pull to draw near? I mean, Ishmael already managed to see where the commandant came from, and it's just there. I could probably explain it further. So what's a grassland? Okay, we're just backtracking all those memories. In that dim mind tunnel, Excelynne runs forward barefoot. The very raven instinct is a cold, hard certainty clutched into her hand. A stark contrast to the countless questions and the hollow ache in her stomach. But she has all the time in the world. Someday, she will unravel every mystery. She will grow up eventually. Minute. Like someone just waking from a nightmare, my frantically searches for any sign of you. Liv, I'm here. Excelynne. Liv spots a child's silhouette in the distance. In one fluid motion, she snaps into a combat sense, her weapon drawn at the ready. I believe this chapter follows Liv and SKK as they try to learn more about the new mind technology. Wait, who's... Oh, Shiki-kan. Okay, it's SKK. Right. Abbreviation stuff. Especially since Hassan has been unusually secretive about it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Hassan has, well, he has his own agendas. And, doesn't really mind on, he fully trusts us, so he gave us this specific task. Also, hello, Yuri. Welcome. Since long since I played PGR, so I missed a lot. What was the last chapter you've been, or you've played, V? After it feels better. It's starting to feel better now because two things. One, the honey, it actually worked. Two, it's getting more exciting now, for the story, so I'm running on fumes. How's the state of your mind right now? Even with deep mind connection, your capabilities are limited. You can stabilize the core of Liv's mind, but the chaos clinging to its surface remains impervious to reach. Are you finished everything? Oh. I was referring to, V, if, what V has finished so far. It's so chaotic on the surface, but your connection, it's manageable. The real source of the problem has to be deeper in this mine. Honey works. Yes, honey. The minerals might be a part of it, but I have a feeling there's something else going on. Swiftly, Liv retrieves a mineral sample from the stone platform and seals it in a container. But as she does, her brow furrows. I ran further inside. I think there's a research lab deep in the mine. It used to study these minerals. Melinoe mentioned that she used to work there. Have you contacted the rodent squad? I tried, but I can't get a signal though. Wonder what happened to the rodent squad. I think they're in the lab. Probably unconscious. Let's go after her. Alright. Oh, whoa.
高校内の浮遊装置はまだ使えそうです。これで上に行けます。この隙間は狭すぎますね。これが使えるかもしれません。
おお。
ここが高校内の実験室。
Fascinating.
指揮官、危ない。予備電源があるのか。実験室のセキュリティはまだ作動していますね。
Ow. Open. Here. Guess we need to use this. Open.
残された物資。まだ使えるものがあるかもしれません。ここの記録装置でしょうか。一体何を記録するために。
Recording device.
様子が変ですね。操られているような。実験室の職員でしょうか。
Not much.
これは実験手帳ですね。付近にこの実験室に関する手がかりがあるかもしれません。周囲を調べてみましょう。
Resident Evil. Oh, the one I actually saw where, what was her name? Where she got caught if you got into pieces when, like a special room of lasers, and also in the movie too. I saw that one as well. Okay, so we check this one. I guess we need to go down. That is a one big mine. Dang.
執行部隊が残した休憩用キャンプです。指揮官、少し休みましょう。
Unlock campsite. Open upgrade interface. Oh, I can actually upgrade things. This is nice. Let's activate this one. Guess we need to go down even further.
指揮官、周囲を探索しましょう。手がかりによると、実験室の電源を見つける必要があるようです。天の閃光を苦難を超え、心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。求めるのは真実です。天の閃光苦難を超え、心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。 ようやく夢の終わりです。
Let's see. Oh, yummy. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Must be here. Oh, more stuff.
食べ物、何でもいい食べ物が欲しい。これは私のよ。でも保全エリアの住民のように見えます。
See, another notebook. Yeah, I think I'm gonna progress even deeper if I go there. Well, let me check this one first. Here. Right. I like the transition. Oh. Nice. Right. Okay, now let's go head back outside. I like the transition. It's so beautiful. I wonder if I missed anything. It doesn't seem like it. Right. Let's go. What do you mean I can fix her? Melinoe does not need fixing. She's fine. Right. Now we need to make a jump. Ah. More corrupted. I wonder. There we go. Let me cast this. I can't see them. Fine. Right. One more. Okay, let's open this. And there's one more over here. What the? Whoa. Here. Huh. To survive. Oh. There's something here. I wonder if I can break these things. Oh. Ooh. What's this? Walkie-talkie left for the rodent. Oh! The rodent squads. Oh. No what happened to them. It must be in here somewhere. Let's just open this. Move this one. There we go. Very nice. What if I miss anything? Are you a Melinoe that can handle spicy foods? I like spicy foods, but not too spicy though. Yeah, I think this is the right direction. Do I go here? We should go inside first. Let's see, wait, it's not here. Yeah, I think there's no other way. I have to go up here. New device. Enter password. Oh, okay. 4, 5, 6, 2. Or 4, 5, 9, 2. Oh, that was easy. I just think that Philippines is one of the sea bros don't eat spicy foods. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, they do eat spicy foods. I mean, they have this food called Bicol Express. Yes, housekeeping. Welcome, welcome. Forgotten past. Oh, achievement locked. Okay, let's see this. Missed your Arknights and field stream. That's what I'm gonna put. Yeah, I was really surprised by the end of the stream. I did one more 10 roll on her, and there she was. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this one. I'll activate it. Let's go. Mm-hmm.
先ほどの騒ぎで大量の敵生体を引き寄せられ、今は警察に手を出せません。高校が崩落する危険があります。あの足場にあるのはクレーン操作のボタンでしょうか。この下には新たな高校の入り口。指揮官、一緒に下に行ってみましょう。
Okay, let's go down. Dang, this place is really massive. There's a crane. We can just simply ignore them. They're not attacking, so we'll just ignore them. It's like a pit. There's a control. Can we ignore them? Yeah, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Try not to catch their attention. Oh, oh, ow. Ow. Here. One down. Should I clear the mines? Should I not clear the mines? It's so tempting to actually kill them off, but... Okay, fine. Let's use this path. I haven't bad at happen. Even when my throat hurts, I still eat some simple duck. Yeah, good Korean spicy food. Unlock campsite. Yeah, maybe we can upgrade some stuff right now. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh, nice. Oh. Did I fail? Oh, it's a continuation. Can't check this. What? My robot looks like a bend. Yes, yes. Whoa. Okay, what I've actually learned is that if you see anything that's big as wide area like this, and it's gonna be a boss fight. Every time. Every single time. I'll try to break this. What's gonna happen if I do? What's in here? Ow.
大したことは苦難を超え心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志。ようやく夢の終わりです。神聖へと導きます。
That's one down. Good other stuff here. Elevator access card.
求めるのは真実。天の先行を受けなさい。帰り苦難を超え心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志。ようやく夢の終わりです。神聖へと導きます。
Oh, see a chest.
妙な痕跡ですね。爆発でできたもの。
Huh. Wonder if there's anything else in here. I see a chest. Pink Lib's weapon from a supply crate.
これは
Oh,
私の武器。
my weapon? Ooh. Huh. Oh, what's this? Precious shape minerals. Oh. Yeah, I guess there's nothing in here. I guess I pretty much scoured this place. Okay, time to head back. That's for the helicopter for evacuation. I don't know. Doesn't look like a helicopter. Looks like a boss room to me.
よかった。エレベーターはまだ正常に動きます。指揮官。指揮官、ご無事でよかった。
Right, let's see. Check this. Look.
指揮官、この実験室ではどのような研究がされていたんでしょう。
Taking advantage of the minerals for something. I'm not sure. Let's see. Wait, I actually want to check this one again. Rodent squad covered in dirt. The punishing virus concentration in the mine isn't high. None of the test. The strange entire creatures keep emerging from the mine. Could it be connected to the suspected lab below? Yeah, there's like a lab. And, not sure what the lab is for. Unlock campsite. Hidden camp. Right, guess we can dive. Let me check this side if there's anything useful. Ooh. Power on. There you go.
これで浮遊装置を使って足場に近づけます。天の先行を受けなす苦難を超え心を澄ませます。見届けなさい。これが私の意志です。あそこに浮遊装置が。浮遊装置を使えば足場に近づけますね。
Okay, before we go use that, I want to see something else. What's in here? Oh, I actually came through here. Wait, if I did came here, that means... Huh. Let's try using this one. Tent Explorer. Mhm. Okay. Oh, what a freak. Same thing? Okay, sure. It's pretty much the same thing. But I still haven't gotten in there, though. It says there I could actually, like, go inside. I'm curious what that is, what's in there. Might as well explore that one, too. I think there's a pathway for me to actually access that. Knowing... Let's see. Investigate. Not yet. Hold on, before we go to the next area, I want to make sure everything is all sound. Oh. We'll go here. Wait. What's in here? I'm going to try and stream NT as well. Yes. I saw NT and I'm like, oh, that looks fascinating. Might as well. Okay. I think we've done this place. Yeah, I'm pretty much in this place. But what about this side? I hear big footsteps. What the? Did I just came here? Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Wait, so I went here. I'm going this side and oh. There it is. Yeah. Right. Guess we found everything in this world. I guess we head down. Yeah, I don't think you need to like destroy them. Should I? Should I not? Yeah, I'll just break them because why not? Destroy everything. And I wonder what's in here. Let's try jumping. Oh. Okay, I've been here before. I can just go back here. Yep, we're done. Let's go to the next area. On to the next one. The Helix. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I sneezed. I sneezed really, really hard. Uh, dang. Right, the vehicle creaks and grinds as it starts up, traveling precariously but ultimately roaring to life. Phew, that did a trick. Luck's still on our side. Let's see, we have rodents, explosion logs, some laboratory protocols, equipment inventories. Doesn't seem like there's anything of immediate value. Maybe. Only her fingers freeze, then move rapidly as a report materializes on the screen. Psychologist Generation 3, serial number 30007. Are these Melinoe's treatment records? Initial patient intake. Name, Andre. Age, 36. Marital status, married. Position, coal mining machine operator sector 2. First consultation date. Presenting issue, severe occupational burnout. Family status, married with 1 son. Has not returned to his home city in 3 years. Hydrate. Thanks. Can't work anymore. I just can't do this. I want to go home. Please, state your request. I want to go home. To hell with this occupational burnout. There's nothing wrong with my mind. I'm not sick. Emotion extraction protocol activated. Protocol in progress. Emotion extraction protocol complete. Andre still connected to severe electrode pads. Stares blankly into space. Please state your request. Mine. Request. What did I want to do just now? Your psychological consultation is complete. Thank you for your compliance. Please, rate your experience. We look forward to your next visit. Name, Jenica. Age, 40. Marital status, married. Position, hydraulic support technician, sector 3. First consultation date. Presenting issue, severe occupational burnout, marital tensions. Monin, 47, married. Oh, darn. These are like the... Is Melinoe bugged? Darn. 1,300 entries. Darn. We both realized synchronized very side the 2,600 page testament to Melinoe's work. Next surveillance footage unfolds years of it, recorded from inside the psychological treatment room. There she sits, Melinoe, a consultant, smiling figure receiving a stream of mine workers and lab staff. One by one, they enter bristling with rage, and one by one they depart, their burdens seemingly lifted. Time marches forward. Machines, they've all gone crazy. Get back in the area. Come on, we have to move. Now. Say me, what are we supposed to do now? What does it look like? We run. Forget about the company, we're not gonna make it, and you're about that. Blood crash of sound, mental shrieks, screams, and are cut short. The camera shudders and tilts, casting the word at a nauseating angle. Perhaps a backup generator deep in the mind comes on, because the lens reads a living eye. More time unmeasured slips away. The Model 3007 Psychiatrist Generation 3 sits silently behind the desk. Then, without any human activation, it slowly opens its eyes. With a slow grating creak of dry metal, she stands and walks toward the falling camera. We're almost landed the other side of the end. Great, let's get ready. She gains sentience. Ooh. And surprisingly, I managed to complete most of good stuff. Huh. Right, don't look back. Oh, we're back in the something in the past, probably. Mine's corner. Must be it. Right. Let's do I just ignore them? Do I fight them? You know what? I'm very destructive, so let's go. There. Just in case. Well, there's like 2 pathways, so I'll take this one. Let's see. Ooh. Intriguing. Wonder if there's anything else in here. Nope, none. Right now, moving on. Oh, what's this? Gravestone. The name looks familiar. Why was it written? Is there a name? Can't see the name. Come on. Yeah, I didn't see the name. Unfortunate. Also, oh, well, welcome readers. Welcome, Canalus. Yes, tis to read. Why is my alert not working? My alert seems to have malfunctioned for all of my raids. Why is this happening? Oh dear. Maybe it just needs a refresh. But yeah, welcome readers and Kinless. How was your stream? And just a brief introduction, I'm Excelynne, the Mirror Traveler from the Mirror Universe. I mostly stream sci-fi themed games like this game, Punishing Grey Raven. And I'm currently in the main storyline, which apparently there's this one mechanoid, like an evil robot, tries to create a really, really convincing illusion, and I'm really breaking away from it. So it is a very interesting story. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so well, it's good to see you, and hope your stream actually went well. I'm actually wondering, what did you stream? You gotta run in because I work a bit later. Oh, okay. Well, you have good rest and thanks for the raid. I'll be sure to take care of your community as well. So, welcome. Oh, so campsite. Oh, okay, there's something in here. Anything? I wonder if I can break this. Nope, can't. What's this? Mirrors are filled with chaotic punishing virus, different from the ones outside. Huh. Yeah, it looks like a flower. Oh, since I was on a campsite, I might as well upgrade myself. Hold on. Where was... Wait, upgrade. This is really ominous. Ah, it's a laser again. Really? Guess I'm just gonna keep dodging. I tried. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Moving on. Oh, another dive. Unlock campsite. There we go. Maybe we can do some upgrades. Already maxed out. Okay, guess I don't have to do anything. I can dodge lasers, but not the loneliness. Yeah. Oof. That sucks. Oh, darn. Oh god, oh god! I don't like that freaking hands behind me. I don't like this. I hate being chased. Ow, what the? Ow. I hate being chased. This is so weird. Okay, I need to like jump, I guess. So I have to use my mouse. I'm freaking. This is so annoying. I hate chasing. Freaking. Gotta run. Nitrogens are less and oh god. Hold her hand. You run? I didn't think that was her hand. Surrounded by the spider webs like tattered wheels. Her gaze is fixed on the path Eileen had taken to leave. Okay, that made me like almost fall off my seat. Because And like that kind of perspective where something's chasing you like that. That is scary. That's like when the chasing chapter, I forgot how to read. You can never make them mine? You failed. The Lynne remained silent, having no answer for the yearning in Eileen's voice. They found me. So what should I do now? She must go. She lowers her gaze, unable to bear the disappointment in her child's eyes. Live. They will find this place soon. You were born only recently, even your power is no match for them now. Go find Wheel of Fortune. You know how to find him, right? Wheel of Fortune? Like, oh! Like one of the Church of Machina. I'll have something with him. You'll know what to do. What about you? I'm staying here. Why? You should come with me. Can't, Eileen. If we go together, neither of us will escape. She rejects her sharp claws. Her touch, gentle as she smooths the child's disheveled hair. I'll hold them back for you, so run, Eileen. Forcing a wan smile, she straightens the child's clothes. What are you committing? Did the Yeet command work? Seems like it's not working. Hold on. I need to double check. Well, what's going on with my... Oh. Up. Begin. Up. There we go. It's already enabled. Like, apparently the, it kind of got disconnected earlier. Anyway, so, my bad. Yeah, I'll just do it for you since it was a mistake. So, give me a moment. Yoink. There. Bugs. Moving on. Watch your step. Don't fall. Just get away from here as far as you can. Don't get caught. Find a place to hide and then grow up big and strong. Looks at the small figure, seeing once more the infant she had cradled years back. I couldn't protect her, but at least I can still protect you. Flash has sprouted where it was never meant to. A Melinoe has become a human's mother. Let's go together. I can protect you. There's no time. Run, Eileen. Just keep running. She gives the child a firm final push. Do not look back. Died 3 times less during the final escape sequence. Yeah, that was scary. The cocoon of love. Ooh. Based on the looks, I think this is already the boss battle. Right? Formless and soundless shattering disguise. So after the original child, the one she named Eileen, passed away, Melinoe started raising this Eileen instead. Okay, that makes sense. On the tombstone, the strokes of the meticulously carved name are stained with the aged machine oil. That seems to be the case. Oh, that was the tombstone! That was the original Eileen, and the one we have right now is something. She's something. That seems to be the case. Spiders hunt to feed their young. The child you have seen in those illusions, they must all be the same. They're all the second Eileen. Who is she really? What exactly is she? There's a trace of the punching virus on her, but she's been controlling its dissipation herself. Her disguise was flawless. Under Melinoe's protection, she never revealed a single trace of her true nature. Maybe something like the Heterosapien twins. The Terra creature. That's certainly possible. If it already carried Cradle, it's not a stretch to think that the Red Tide could breed something even stranger. Yeah, Cradle's a friggin' annoying character. But why would she ruin my mind? She even sacrificed this entire nest for it. Maybe there's something special within your mind. Could it be the data set? All constructs have nearly identical mind structures except for the one dataset loaded into lives. But why would a Terra creature want that dataset? Not sure either. No matter how you look at it, there would still line. Why would a Terra creature need that dataset? For now, our priority is to stop Melinoe. We have to find that child, the second Excelynne, before she can cause any more harm. What could Melinoe be? A mother will always do everything she can to buy her child more time to escape. She should be waiting for us just ahead. Oh, we're back in this place. That's a bait. She knows. Liv knows. Oh, that's smart. That's the longer neck battle. Ah, that's why it led me to this scene. How's your face? One boss. Think grab attack. Okay. Okay, what is this? Okay, that is beautifully, okay, that is beautifully, but scary at the same time. Why am I even having goosebumps? Freaking. There. No, you don't. There. I should perfectly parry her. This is good. $50. There. Huh. Finally. Is it over? I stand corrected. She has a third face? She has a freaking third face. Okay. Oh. That's how he does every day. Are those are eyes. Those are eyes. It's very creepy as hell. What the hell? Come on. Those are really eerily creepy. No. Wow. Oh. I'm gonna wake you up. There. Behold. Wake up. What? That was a beautiful finish. There we go. Oh. That's right. She's probably far from here by now. With a rueful smile, she struggles to her feet. Why would you do this? Why? I don't know. Maybe it was to atone for Eileen's death, or to feel a little more human. Or perhaps it was just a way to give a love. I had nowhere else to go. Why did I do it? I don't really know myself. In the end, are they all just different forms of love? Maybe this is a kind of release too. I'll just groan in protest. Just as well as said herself, she wasn't built for combat. She can only fight using her own life. Liv, you've got further and seen more than I have. So, can you tell me, do mechanoids have souls? That is a very serious question, though. And at least for my answer, we have Nanami, we have the other group of the Church of Machina, and also Haigma too. So you could say they do have souls. At least from my perspective, I'd say they have souls. Now, no. She pressed the self-destruct button and a pained smile on her lips. Goodbye, Eileen. Oh, darn. Aw. She really did. It's a cloud of dust and smoke slowly apart. Now there is nowhere to be seen. She's here. He grabs several livered shoes, a data storage box, and lets out a rare sigh. The child used her, by exploiting her love to fulfill its own desires. It all began when that little strange creature of unknown origin appeared by the grave of Melinoe's child. Melinoe took it in and poured all her love into it, and the creature it wanted, desired love. It needed to be nurtured. It craved a safe home. So Melinoe provided with everything she could possibly obtain. She wove an enormous, intricate web to grab the child inside it, and in doing so became trapped herself. Ah. So, technically, in the story, Melinoe is not the big baddie of sorts. She is basically the victim of what happened. Because the main culprit is that freaking child-looking Excelynne. That makes sense. He collects the last metallic fragment of Melinoe, cleansing them with tender care, and in the final act of grace, she laid him to rest in the ground beside Excelynne's gravestone, uniting a mother and child in death. Aww. Perhaps now Excelynne can rest a little more peacefully. In this dream, there will be no parents who adopt her, just to exploit resources, only a mother who truly loves her. Mel's disappearance attacks on Livesway and their mind beacon cease. You're right, Camille. That child was the one behind it all. The illusions Melinoe wove, they must have been created using the child's power. But where are there still minor fluctuations in your mind? It might be related to something the child left behind. Something she left behind? At the end of your mind beacon, Liv's mind gently rises and falls. She was so desperate to have my mind that she risked infiltrating its outer layer. But she couldn't take anything away. Instead, I made her leave something behind. Liv. I'm really fine. Seeing your concern, she breaks into a gentle smile. See? I'm perfectly fine, aren't I? We should still get back to Bumblebee as soon as possible. Don't work, man. She looks at the indescribable emotion lingering in her eyes. I won't gamble with my life, not even for hope. That's good to hear, but I hope you can promise the same. Thanks. Promise. Alright, let's go check out that lab. We didn't have the time for it earlier. There should be still some useful data in there. But you remember the ghost of despair etched on Liv's face in that nightmare. If you were to die somewhere, Liv, would you probably be consumed by that same pain? Yet, echoes from 30 years into the future reverberate in your mind. I remembered this, like when the Babylonian just left orbit, and the rest of the humans are actually starting to live. Eventually, they'll be extinct. So, what the few people actually were left there was Vanessa's one, and some of the characters too, but they also died off. Yeah, it was like the battle during the time where we're doing Ishmael's storyline. Pretty much explains here. Minute? A few paces ahead, Liv stops and turns. Her gaze finds you. A silent question in her eyes, wondering what was anchored your feet to the ground. Coming. The two of you press onward in the dark line. Hey! Wow. That was kind of lucky. I actually finished all the all the stuff here, which I didn't know I would be able to do that. Dang. 37:25. Oh, we're almost done. Birth. Being left deep pit behind, the two of you return to the laboratory above. Standing at the edge and looking down, you can clearly see the marks of the explosion. This pit looks like the aftermath of something massive that exploded on the ground. Could it be those minerals? During the battle with Melinoe earlier, you noticed peculiar shaped minerals all around. Doesn't it look like a massive eggshell? Massive egg incubating life slowly growing beneath the earth, and then an explosion. Wait a minute. Could this be? No. I was gonna say something about what's his name again? That freaking purple haired dude has a body of a girl. I keep forgetting his name. I'll probably recall it later. Actually, because I kind of remind me of that one. Or Sithla. Just a theory. Could be the mysterious Eileen. As if it's possible, I've already collected samples of those minerals. I'll send them to the Science Council once we're back at Babylonia. But darn, her third face was actually pulling up something inside and turning into a weapon. That was something. Research on the substitution of materials within mine structures. These should be golden age records. This laboratory hasn't been abandoned for decades. This is my first time contact with Mineral E. I believe nothing is truly irreplaceable. Even Dominic's work must have room for improvement. Oh. And Melly's one of the confused. Experiment log number 25, another failure. But the data is converging. I'm identifying consistent fluctuation patterns. Mineral E is truly remarkable. I know I'm close. I definitely can. I really do this. Streaks of gray now thread through the researchers here. Is this experiment? Is any of it really worth it? Dang, he's been attempting several times over and over. How was I thinking before? Why was I so down? I feel incredible now. Tonight's experiment 305. This will be the one. I can feel it. Nope. Not yet. This is Reacher 641, Lynne. There's been an incident outside. An unknown virus. All the mighty mechanoids, they're infected. They've all gone crazy. They're killing everyone. I don't think I'm getting out. I'll hide these experiment logs somewhere safe. If anyone ever finds this, my name is Monin. My home is a transatlantic city. I'm leaving this necklace here too. If you find this, please. My little sister still lives there in my hometown. She's just a kid. Please, take this necklace to her. Tell her I love her. Edmund's laboratory was abandoned. Last scarring is fresh. This must have happened recently, judging by the timeline. It likely coincided with the Conservation Area 368's first transmission to Babylonia. The scattered clues seem to have looped into a single thread, yet thick fog still clings to the larger tube. Yeah, I have no idea what this Eileen is. Kind of like a new type of creature. In the midst of the conversation, a sudden rustling from around the corner ahead cuts the silence short. Let me guess. Running Squad. Small exploded through the air from this shattered rock face. 3 dust-covered constructs plowed their way out, one after another. This is the mighty tale. Fail, I win. Fork over those credits. Freaking, I knew it. It's a freaking Ronin Squad. We never shook on that. Alright, you two, call it. tall cousin tried to mediate the argument, whirls around sharply, the words dying in his lips as he realized someone is standing behind him. Who's there? Are you the rodent squad? Though the three figures before you are covered in dust and debris, their distinctive silhouettes make them just barely recognizable. What? It's Grey Raven. Hey, show some manners. They firmly pushed down the two heads that are poking around curiously, then scratches his own head in embarrassment. Sorry about them. You have all the grace of a couple of rock slides. So, how long have you been here? How did you all end up underground? Once identities are confirmed, the conversation shifts to a more casual vibe. Well, it's more of a bit of a story. Last thing I remember clearly was contacting you. You mentioned entering the mine as to we'd seen a kid and then... nothing. Woke up at the very bottom of the mine. Our terminals were gone. Our mines took a hit, but nothing critical. After that, we started digging our way out. Got turned a few times, but luck was on our side. It was Melinoe. Melinoe? That mechanoid doctor from the conservation area? You know her? We noticed her when we first arrived at the conservation area. She seemed harmless, so we didn't think of it much of it. First, I just said, looking confused. Well, I'm just relieved you're all safe. After you briefly explained the situation to the Melinoe, Lawyer shakes his head in stunned comprehension. Ah, sounds like you've had a rougher time than we did. What are your plans now? We'll probably head straight back to Babylonia. Even with Melinoe gone, like you said, this place is still way above our pay grade. Best we make ourselves scarce. What about you folks? When we return to Conservation in 368, there are still a few things we need to confirm. She braced her lips together to do a meaningful glance with you. If Melinoe was the one controlling everything behind, then what about Conservation 368? Is it truly a conservation area or just another spiderweb waiting to be stumbled into? Right. Conservation Area 368. Lanterns stacked against the horizon, brushed by the gentle breeze. Sunlight bleeds through the clouds, casting golden threads over the land. As evening bleeds into the sky, the faint chirping of birds echoes from the low bushes, and the warm lights of the conservation area begin to wake on in the twilight. Everything seems pretty normal. Let's go have a look. We step outside the vehicle quietly. Outside the conservation area, a patrol unit sweeps past without a second glance. A handful of residents trudge along the path, baskets filled with foraged food. Wait. You too. The supervisor freezes the moment her eyes land on you. Her brow furrows deeply for a long moment as she was having a hard time recalling you two. Aren't you officers from Babylonia? Didn't you head out to the mining area? That's strange. Feels like you've been gone for ages, but also just left. She shakes her head in confusion. Well, I'm just glad to see you're back in one piece. A deep, resonant chime of the conservation area's clock cuts through the air. Oh, it's gone this late already. Please, let me get you both something to eat. Thank you, but we have our own rations. Everything feels trapped in some bizarre loop, with only one difference. The medical station? That place hasn't been used in years. In times like these, what doctor is going to stick around to treat people? For small stuff, you use the painkillers Babylon sends. For the big stuff, well, you just don't get help anymore. Do you know someone named Melinoe? Melly who? The conservation area supervisor appears to be racking her brain for some clue. Never heard of her. There's a woman by that name here. But how do you know Melinoe's a woman? Well, it sounds like a woman's name, doesn't it? What man would be called that? Well, I mean, it's like calling someone. Have you seen Jennifer? Like, how do you know she's she? I mean, Jennifer's a name. Jennifer is like a female name, right? If she's someone Babylonia is looking for, I can keep an eye out if you want. The three of you move on, your path taking you past Melinoe's tent. Now stand sun and hall, already gathering a heavy shroud of dust. In the central plaza, cooking pots are being set up for the evening meal. Lieutenant Beveling has responded. Your transport will arrive at the nearest landing point in 30 minutes. It seems our early communication issues were also due to interference from their side. Alright, let's head to the transport now. Conservation area seems normal now. Melinoe must have used Eileen's power to forcibly manipulate everyone's minds here. Now that Melinoe's gone, Eileen's power has gradually faded, allowing the conservation area residents to naturally return to their normal lives. By this same logic, Colm LeBront's infiltration of Babylon must have been due to Melinoe's influence as well. He must return to Babylon immediately and deliver this news. Leaving so soon? You sure you want to stay for dinner? Thank you, but we really can't. The transport is on a tight schedule. Well, if you must. It's a shame. We're so eager to get our hands on meat around here. The supervisor stands at a short distance, watching as the two of you board the transport. As the transport pulls up, Liv feels a compulsion to glance down. In that moment, the entire conservation area falls still. Every resident has halted their work. Their faces turn upward and sound innocently toward the departing craft. She blinks, and the moment shatters, now she sees the cheerful bustling scene again, campfires crackling as the two children squabble over who gets extra bite of meat. Hey, that's scary. Liv, what's wrong? It's nothing, Commandant. Doubting her optics, she pulls up her internal logs, but her memory storage has no record of the haunting collective case. Perhaps it's just the issue with my visual module. I've already contacted Science Council. We'll get your frame check as soon as we return. Alright. He smiles with a nod and gazes once more at Conservation Area 368. The first lights of evening glow within the conservation area. Outside its bounds, Eileen runs on. She has left the mine far behind, her form dissolving until she is nearly a gust of wind, a drop of rain, a flash of lightning. She races forward without a backward glance, her destination certain. Her memory is flawless, an unbroken reel from the moment of her birth until now. She remembers the faint distant call, the moment a boundary shattered and her consciousness plunged into the mine's depths. There it was, cradled by minerals and slowly took form. She must have a mother. The voice that called her into this world must belong to her mother. But who is her mother? It was in the egg that she first heard the mechanoid. The nurturer's voice. Lynne, if you can come back, I will give you everything, anything you want, anything I can get for you. Please, be my child again. I'll give you all my love. She heard it. She was born. But the mechanoid was not her mother, not the mother who had called her into being. Melinoe named her Eileen and kept her close. Melinoe said children need family, and so wove a massive web around the conservation area, forcing its human inhabitants to play the part. Melinoe said children need parents, and so selected a couple to stand in as hers. Eileen watched all. Melinoe was kind. She was capable, but she was not her mother. Eileen had to come into this world to find her true mother and to fulfill her mission. So, what is your mission? What can help you? I don't know. When they appear, I'll be able to sense them. And then she sensed it, the sound of tender sprouts breaking through the soil. How is this possible? She hasn't done anything yet. They should be appearing now. Have they appeared where? There. She lifted her head, gazing up at the boundless sky. On Babylonia? What is that place? It's alright, don't worry about it. Anything you want, anything I can get for you. I'll find a way for you to see Babylonia, my child. She pressed a gentle kiss to Aileen's head. Melinoe established contact with a mechanoid called Wheel of Fortune, striking a deal. But before their pact was sealed, a new movement stirred. A consort from Babylonia, the one named Liv, who just entered the conservation area. Yes, I want her. She will be mine, she will obey me, she will belong to me. She's the mother I have chosen. I will make her and her mind truly mine. You see. Anything you want, anything I can give you. My child, my Eileen. Ah! Okay, so... well, that pretty much explains it. I introduced to their snowfields, a bizarre mechanoid shadowing her every step. So what have you made? Have you made your decision? She can feel the changes in them. Perhaps cannibalized, but in Mind's minerals or some other reason, it has already begun taking root in Liv's mind. This isn't a good sign. Those things should belong to her. But she also glimpsed something else in Liv's mind. Where exactly is consciousness stored? Fundamental theory concept research states the mind is able to house human consciousness. Ah, explanation. What substance houses the mind? It's a secret. FOS, what is that place? Oh, it's Babylonia. I wonder what place that is. Any ideas? I'd love to stir up some trouble for those arrogant sky dwellers. Your gaze lifts, fixed on the boundless sky. Can we make FOS fall? Oh, now that is a brilliant idea. The timing's perfect. Melinoe already asked me to do this. A while back, I smuggled out a batch of supplies from Aerospace City and our gear army. And now, with your power in the mix, it's absolutely perfect. Now let's bring FOS down. It's Excelynne. Oh, I guess she's gonna be a future enemy. Tree of Life. Right, we're in the closure. Blindly bright neon lights flickered across the horizon right below. Sewage mingled with an endless downpour of rain. The sun remembers that dark and damp golden age. In that world, the poor were deemed unworthy of sunlight, unworthy of freedom. Even fresh air was labeled a luxury item and sold in floating display windows. The world government gradually took shape. Hello, I'm Trillard. You must be Hassan. People have been talking about you. Such a promising young man. But a new position means new expectations. Do you accept that you will be walking a path that demands both wisdom and discretion? I do. Wait. I wonder what's happening? The ignited zero-point reactor, the punishing virus erupted like a geyser, rapidly spreading across the entire world. Sir, are you saying that the punishing virus is far worse than we thought? This is the world government's highest level secret, and under no circumstances can it be leaked to the world outside world. I'll give you a new identity after that. Understood. I'll join the task force and serve as the Gaia Elephant Squad's commandant. Ah, humanity's children will return to Earth. Okay, now I'm curious what this secret is. During the middle of the post-pandemic age, wave after wave of constructs sacrifice themselves on the surface battlefields. It's still not the time yet. Humanitarian casualties have already reached staggering numbers. It's still not the time yet. Some things cannot be stopped once set in motion. You know how it ended last time. Humans back then couldn't control that kind of technology, but now, even now, we still can't. Even during the Golden Age, when human civilization was at its absolute pinnacle, both the World Government and the Science Council decided to seal away this technology. In this era, I cannot and will not gamble with the nature of humanity. The time is yet to come. I'd rather bear the burden of these lives than risk the future of our entire civilization. You'd better be damn sure this is really your so-called best option. Okay, so here's what that option is. Present day. Random ache throbs deep in Essence's eye socket, yanking him from his soft reverie. From his long reverie. Before him is terminal gloves. At the top of the message queue sits a notice from the Science Council. He opens it, and Asimov's private channel materializes on the screen. You've got a report for me? Alright. Detected a new signal from Liv's mind. The waveform is highly chaotic. However, it shares several fragmented frequency bands with the dataset used by Liv's brain. It is not a component of the punishing virus, yet it maintains a parasitic relationship with it. There's a probability it correlates with that dataset we uncovered. The phenotree of Lucia. Of course. So that's a long, heavy sigh. How long has it been since he last heard those words? He can't even remember anymore, so he finally said it out loud. But I've never interfered with the Grey Ribbon Man's personal actions. Yet you have consistently obstructed my private research into this matter. While the World Government and Science Council's decisions on this are classified, the suspension of all mind core technology research does represent a universal consensus. Universal? Yes, universal. Including all the people on the surface, Kowloon, the Transatlantic Economic Community, and even those organizations that never operate publicly. They all participate in that joint decision. A joint decision? But what about Dominic? Maybe one day I'll tell you all the answers. He remained silent for it, only slowly speaking again under Asimov's steady gaze. And that day may be closer than you think. It's so they actually like hang me in suspense. Taking a sudden viewpoint of the stars, cold and silent in the boundless cosmos, their distant light summons a memory of that night again, when the fires of war raged. And so it begins, the Reconquista age. But now, an urgent message flashes on his terminal. The moment he reads it, he drags the file into the shredder folder, snatches his coat, and strides out. What do you mean Common is dead? Wait, what? So the guy who actually like reported to us about the incident and what's happening on Conservation 367 is dead. Okay, how many times did I have to tell him to keep an eye on him? We never left his side for a moment. There wasn't anything lethal in his room either, but inside the room lies the human who had obtained a Babylon's residency status to the field tree lead, now accidentally deceased. He's lying face down on the floor without any visible injuries. What's that? He confirms his brow, sitting on a tiny black spot on the side of the man's head. Weird, that wasn't there before. Is this a mechanical spider? That's impossible. We didn't find anything like that on him during our inspection. The sun darkens as piercing alarms blare out through Babylonia. Oh, wait. Oh no, Babylonia is falling again? That's not good. It's impossible. Cassandra didn't send any warnings at all. Emma's being propulsion engine have been locked down. Please proceed immediately to the nearest evacuation vessel. Is this the result we wanted? Ooh. Like a dying leviathan, the massive Babylonia falls through the void. On its bridge, the darkness has swallowed the last of the light. The final engine's exhaust flame gutters and fades into endless night. In its wake, panic erupts. The blare of alarms and a tide of terror now sweep through every corridor of Babylonia. And is this the spaceport explosion all over again? Doesn't seem so. The flow of the punching virus, I think it's heading straight for FOS. FOS? What's even here besides a bunch of new recruits? Don't mean the stuff at the Institute of Real-Time Medicine. A sudden heavy silence falls between them. Notify the person. Activate emergency protocols. It can't be that bad, can it? It's open house day. There are still hundreds of people out there. There's no time. The male instructor strides tall in the central buildings of FOS College. Here's an internal alarm shatters sounds of a secret. Here's an enemy bunker. Oh? At her terminal, the woman reads a brief intelligence report. Her eyes darkening. With mild intrigue, she brushes a strand of disheveled hair from her face. The bubble is crashing down. Is it confirmed? The terminal quickly displays a response. Wow, looks like it's almost our time to take the stage, sister. Wait, sister. I'm thinking. So, okay, we managed to finish the story of Live Where Nightmares Dwell, and I have to say this is actually absolutely like a wild ride. I'm just happy I managed to finish this. And of course, when she mentions sister, I would assume that's gonna be Lucia, like the other Alpha, like Alpha herself. I think that's her. Or if not, could be Luna. Could be Luna. Because those are the only two sisters that I know. Because the other sisters that I know are already dead. Like for example, Chico and her sister, I keep forgetting her name. Basically what happened was, she wanted not to be a burden for them, so she shot herself. It was a real tragic story, and that was like in the past. But the other part of the story is that she was able to join the Babylonian stuff, but she died in action. So it's pretty much like a close loop already for her. She's gonna die anyway, which is kind of unfortunate. Now I'm actually finished with that story, and that is quite a very interesting plot right there, since I don't know, Melinoe is like really absolutely like gorgeous. At the same time, how her design was actually like terrifying at the same time. Like I don't know, it's unlearningly terrifying. Yuko, yes, Yuko. Yeah, she was Doom Point. Yeah, she basically doesn't have any other points in the game or any story. Yuko was like a dead end already. So yeah. Later on, I'll be moving to the next chapter, which is 38, Sightline Breach. And I would assume this is the reason why Teddy is on the picture here, because Babylonia is now under siege of some weird stuff. I'm not sure what it is. Then later on, we'll be moving on to Withering Crown, which is Rosetta. And the current one right now is with the head of security, Nervatia. So I'm actually getting closer to the recent update now, and I still have to do these two as well, which apparently I still need to work on. I mean, it's not really a main line, but it would be nice for me to actually complete these two, because it would help me understand more about these characters. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just claim these things so we can finish up all the stuff. Okay, Strike Hawk, Transcendent. Oh, it's Camus. Gotta look for Camus' face. No. There you are. Last one. Strike Hawk, Sun. Oh, this is definitely Kamui. Oh wait. No. This the one? Not sure. I saw it in the next tip. This one is actually Kamui's. Tag silhouette. I mean, I guess it's not him. Probably it's gonna be Lee? But it's a Strike Hawk and his son. And the only Strike Hawk is Banshee? No. I guess it's gonna be him. Let's try. Nope, not him. What a content. Sorry, I'm trying to continue excited for the next new update. I see. Oh, this one's new. I think this is okay. That explains why. He has a heart now. That looks nice. Right. All done. Okay, and we'll close it with this one. I think I need few more rolls to actually get this. Can I even get it? How many rolls am I in already? 76. I need like 4 more, I guess. This is like 2. That's fine. I'm gonna pull anyway. Because why not? Let's pull. Yeah, pull. Okay. It's been years since Kamui last had a new frame, so I would like to get him. Oh, yeah, it's been years since Kamui had had himself like in another frame. So long. What else did I miss? I only have her this one. Yeah, I didn't have her CB though, so which is kind of unfortunate. I'll probably wait for the next one for the CB stuff. So for now, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and on the next stream, I'll be doing a well, I'll be continuing Warframe because by that time, Folly should be fully constructed, and also the new weapon and Chaos. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that new weapon and also Folly. So I'm gonna experiment on how to build her and also trying to read how she kind of works, test it out in different ways, and let's see what kind of build should I go for. Of course, I'm gonna try to avoid any of those meta builds at the moment, but we'll see how it works. And also, let's go ahead and check who can re-raid around this time. Also for YouTube, give me a moment. Let's see who's online right now on YouTube, so we can also redirect ourselves there. It seems like no one's actually online on YouTube, so we can end there. However, on... let's see. I'm gonna check on Twitch. Who is on Twitch at the moment? Oh. Wait, maybe I can. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it to redirect this. Okay, I can't. Okay, so YouTube, I can't really do it on YouTube. However, on Twitch, let's see. So we have... ooh. One's playing Tekken, someone's playing Blue Protocol, and let's see. Oh, I'm curious about this game. There's a new game called Pragmata. I'm curious what that is, and we can go ahead and try and raid her, even though we're just a few. Or wait, I have an idea. There's also Deadlock, and yeah, I'll go ahead and try to raid. We're going to raid B. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. Right, so there we go, all set. And also for the raid message, it's going to be popping up by the time the raid starts. So feel free to copy that message along with it. And once again, guys, thanks for dropping by to my stream. And we'll go ahead and knock on the door on Mother V3. She's really nice. Yeah, and I'll see you all on the next stream, which is the Warframe. Time to do some follow stuff. Thanks.